Hello everyone and welcome to Timelessly Tarot. My name is Betsy and I'm going to be doing your reading. This is going to go out for Capricorn. How it do, Cappies? You guys are my opposite, but I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. So I'm pretty blunt and honest. And I don't really take shit from people. And I know y'all can relate. You guys tell it how it is. Let's be for real. Capricorn tells it how it is. Like, they don't give two shits what you think about them. They truly are the sign that, like, doesn't care what people think about them. They may, but you will never know that. You will never know that they give a shit what you think. And I love that. I love that about Capricorn, though. I love it. Most of them actually truly don't give a shit what you think. So sorry, not sorry. That's just how I feel about you guys. So funny. Okay. This is just a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to swap the characters around. If I'm talking about them, I could be talking about you. If I'm talking about you, I could be talking about them. If this doesn't resonate, please check your moon, rising, and Venus signs. If this also doesn't resonate, then please check out all the awesome, amazing tarot readers we have out there. Anyways, so you guys could do me a huge favor, like, share, and subscribe this video as it resonates. But I do understand it's not going to resonate with everybody, so just take it as it is. What is Capricorn's unique contribution to this world? So what is your uniqueness to this world? What is it in the new moon Aquarius? The new moon Aquarius presenting what your unique contribution to this world is. What is Capricorn's unique contribution to this world? You don't hide stuff. Oh, I love when I'm right. You don't hide stuff. That is your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is your honesty. Your honesty. And even as hurtful as honesty may be, it's still like, you would rather people know how you feel than sit there and bitch about it. You know what I mean? I feel like nothing irritates you more than somebody that will sit there and complain and complain and complain and then turn around and be like, oh, hey girl, hey, how's it going? You know, you're just like, you was just talking shit about them. Like, dude, tell them how you feel for real. You know, they're not gonna be mad. Who cares? If they are, fuck them. You know, it's kind of like that vibe. So your honesty is seriously your unique contribution to this world, and it is needed. Like, we need that. We need Capricorn's honesty. We really do, because some of us be getting out of line, and Capricorn will be like, okay, you ain't bad, girl. Someone lied to you and told you were special. You know, you are not special. Some of us need that held backness, you know, and it's not to be rude, it's to be honest. Like, you're getting out of line and you look crazy, girl. You look crazy. So that just cracks me up. Capricorns, this is actually the year for you, for real. Like, this is why I was like, why did I get such a rush? Like, I'm like, now feel like I'm all hyper. But it's because this is your year, and they're like, are you going to say something? You going to say that this is their year? You know, this is your year to manifest. This is your year to create. Like, Capricorn is seriously, if you feel any sort of need and energy to just create, like, you're just feeling so creative, and even if you can't put your finger on it or whatever, like, you need to build up on that creativity. You need to really go after that creativity, because this is your freaking year. If you haven't seen my planet video, you need to go back and watch my planet video, planet energy video. Why are we feeling like this or something like that. I can't remember what I named it, but anyways, so yeah, that is with everything that's going on. Jupiter is behind you. Jupiter is in Capricorn until next year. Jupiter is all energy, all creation, all manifestation. So you guys better not waste this year. Seriously, it is your year to kick ass. So how are you being called to, where are you being called to speak your truth, right? Everywhere. You're like, that's all I do is speak my truth. I don't need anything. So where do you need to speak your truth? Where do you need to speak your truth, Capricorn? I'll take it. In an ending, in a manifestation, in a growth of a rebirth. So last year could have been really hard for some of you, could have been very tough. But right now you're being called to come into your own truth. And that is starting new. And it's not to say that you've had, like, if you're not broken up or not in an argument, not in a fight with anybody, it's just, like I was telling Aries, moving from, you know, a 16-year-old and a 20, when you were 16 and 21, you know, or if you were like, you know, 18 and now to 21, 22 even, you know, you're a different person. You think differently, you do things differently, your priorities are different, you know. So where you're being called is that you're not shedding who you were as a person, you're just upgrading to the next level. I like to think of birthdays as levels. Like, here's level 1, you know, you're 1 years old, level 2, 2 years old. And so I always tell my kids, well, you made it to level, you know, 8, you made it to level 10. And, you know, my son's going to be 14. And so I'm like, you're going to make it to level 14, you know? So I really honestly feel that years are levels, like in a game. But I think that last year, which is why this is your year, because I think that you may have gone through a lot of shit last year. A lot of people did. But maybe especially for you, because you are being pushed to manifest and pushed to, you're kind of being just thrown off the edge. So if you're not ready, then you better get prepared and really do the work that you were supposed to do last year and let shit go. But speaking your truth is just really embracing this new you, this new energy, this new passion, this new whatever it is in your life, or whatever else is coming in your life. Something new is about to happen for you, especially if you're doing the work and going in the right direction, you know. When you stop working on yourself, your soul stays at that little age of whatever, you know. It's like when people are traumatized at a young age or do drugs at a young age, their physical mind is actually like prohibited from growing and learning, and it's, you know, frozen in time basically. And until you get off of the drugs or whatever, then you start to go, you know, then you start to grow. So if we're not spiritually working on ourselves, we are spiritually, I'd say when I was 18, I was probably spiritually about a 14-year-old. Because I was dumb. And I fell in love and I dropped everything. I dropped school, I dropped nursing, I dropped a lot of opportunities that I had. And it's not, I don't regret it. It's not to say that I regret it. I love the path that I took, and I think that for a reason did I do that, you know. I have other callings, but at the same time, it's just like kicking myself in the ass. But I have, you know, I'm working with what I'm working on. But honestly, 18-year-old probably function out of 14-year-old soul. You know what I mean? So it's like, whatever. But let's move on. So how can I break away? How can you break away from disempowering patterns or behaviors? So how can you break away from the bad habits and bad, how can you break away from the bad habits and the bad patterns? Which I'm seeing, like, I feel like you may not know, or you may be coming into like newness of how to control your emotions, or coming into like a new sort of healingness. You've been healing for so long with other things, and now you're just trying to do other things. This could be like diet, exercise, just some sort of you know, you could be like writing in a journal, whatever it is. It's something new that you're helping to get yourself in a better place. So how can you break away from these bad patterns or behaviors? How can you break away from these bad patterns or behaviors? maybe lying in certain settings that you probably should be speaking your truth. Maybe you hold yourself back for certain people. Don't tell them exactly what you really think, or you're protecting other people's feelings over your own. Does that make sense? I feel like you are honest to an extent, but there's like certain people that you can't be honest to. This could be like you feel like you don't have anybody to be able to say stuff to because everybody that you know is maybe a loudmouth, or you need to break away from people that will stab you in the back, people that are disingenuous. Those are the people that are bringing you down, and they're the people that you would never expect to. You'd be surprised how many people have it out for you. 7 of Swords. You'd be very surprised who has it out for you. People that you may not even know. You know what I mean? Like, I get the sense that there's like some sort of like little hatred that, and somebody doesn't even know you. You know what I mean? And you're just kind of like, I don't care. Don't care. Whatever. Doesn't bother me. But there's just like, just be aware and break away from bad patterns of lying to yourself, saying, oh, I can do this one more time, or I can be with this guy one more time, or I can do drugs one more time, or I can sleep with my ex one more time, or I can get away with this, I can steal, I can do whatever it is, you know. But getting away with something is just, it's not helping you. Lying to yourself, lying to other people, and I don't see it in like a malicious way. I feel like it's more of like a protective way. You could be hiding something from somebody, lying, cheating, and stealing, or this is just like you getting rid of people like that. You know what I mean? So breaking away from people like that. What else can we get? Rewarding yourself for your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed. You could be looking to be self-employed because you felt cheated and lied to out of some sort of work. Maybe you were supposed to get a job, a promise of a job, and it's not what they said it was. Or they didn't hire you. They betrayed you in some way, promised you this and that, and it didn't actually happen. Yeah, there's a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So this actually could have been a blessing, or you could be running away from the truth, which is lying to yourself. Like I was saying, lying to yourself about something. So really, you know, rewarding yourself for all your hard work, cherishing your time alone is needed. It is needed right now, like with this growth and like death and rebirth, right? And then with this one coming out, I mean, I can't lie when I say, you know, 7. Oh, that's because this is a 7 of Swords too. I forget. 7 of Winter is Swords. So here we go. This is a confirmation for the 7 of Swords. Like, twice came out in 2 of my decks. So here you go. Like I said, you know, there's a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. And you're running away from your truth. Oh shoot. Okay. Where can you access your genius and think outside of the box? Where can you think outside of the box? Where can you think outside of the box? Maybe not being so defensive. It's almost as if feeling like people are out to get you, like somebody can say a comment that's not even about you, and you're kind of like, they talking about me? They talking about me? You know? just feeling a little guarded, just it's like a distrust, like you don't, letting your guard down. I know that you don't trust, but you need to let your guard down to be able to think outside of the box. Maybe talking to other people. Yes, letting your guard down and talking to other people. You worry about that because you don't trust people. You don't trust that they have all of your good intentions for you, you know. But there is a better choice. You're not seeing things very clearly. So how can you think outside of the box? How can we think outside of the box? How can we think outside of the box? How can we think outside of the box? We have the Ace of Wands, growth and potential. Seeing growth and potential. This could be growth and potential in a current relationship or a relationship that's on its way. So really trusting that someone is going to be there for you, or trusting that what you have has growth and potential. So how can you connect meaningful to your community? How can you connect meaningful to your community? I'm not going to take that. It just came out way too soon and it doesn't make sense. So how can you connect meaningfully to your community? How can you connect meaningful to your community? How can you connect meaningfully with your community? You could you may want to start your own business. Starting your own business. Especially we have the Nine of Pentacles again, so this is a double confirmation. You know, just rewarding yourself again, you know, being that, giving to yourself, spoiling yourself, going and getting your hair done, going and getting your nails done, you know, with that double confirmation. 9 and 9. 9 of Autumn is 9 of Pentacles. There's your 9 of Pentacles. So thinking outside of the box is really just understanding that there's growth and potential ahead of you, or there's growth and potential now. If you're not dealing with anybody and you're like not gonna deal with anybody for a while, then it's growth and potential in yourself. Because I do get a lot of individual love too. You know, the double confirmation of 9, a lot of self-love. If you're not giving yourself self-love, even if you're with somebody, you know, give yourself that self-love. So what is your highest intention? What is your highest intention? Which is your highest intention? Which is your highest intention? What is your highest intention? What is your highest intention? Let's get a highest intention. Highest intention. Highest intention, highest intention. So you stopped giving to a situation, left you up at night. Stopped caring. Could be losing weight as well with depression. But making a choice to be independent. It's very independent. Even if you're with somebody, making a choice to do things for you. To keep going and keep doing what you need to do. Even if it is like losing weight, you know, or just trying to tone your body up, you know, you want to get tone, or it's just from the stress. You've been losing so much weight from the stress. And you're making an intuitive choice, or you made an intuitive choice to be independent. So, any advice for Aries? Any advice for Aries? We have ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear or worry. Again, getting caught up in fear or worry. You're stressed out about something. We have the Nine of Wands. Protect the fruits of your labor, which was, oh no, not that one. Protecting the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. I think this is just you being protective. Like, here you are being told to let your guard down, right? And here you actually are. Because this is what it's saying, let your guard down. Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, like yourself. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer. What else do we have? And here we are at the Cancer. You could be getting a new car, or just the delay on you getting better is now over. Unexpected luck. If you would just push forward, it's okay to push forward is what it's telling you. It's okay to move forward. It's okay to feel okay. You don't have to be in mourning. You don't have to, be so sad. You don't have to be so worried. You don't have to be so pressured. You know what I mean? So that is your reading for the new moon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonated. Go ahead and leave a comment if you would like. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.